Hello, and thank you for joining us today live here at Tarrant Small Business Development Center, also known as Tarrant SBDC. My name is Catherine Pena, and I'm one of the many CARES Act business advisors that are here to help you get through what COVID has done for our business industry, which is kind of slow everybody down. And now we're trying to get our economy back up and running. Today, I have with me Cindy Largent, and we're going to discuss the oops, I'm going to bring her on. She's going to tell you about the Child Care Service Industry Program. Where is she? Cindy? Hey, Cindy.
Hi there, Catherine.
Hey, can you share with everybody real quickly what our topic for today and who it's going to benefit?
Sure. There is a program that actually started August 1st. Hasn't been out there. It's been out there in some areas, but we want to make sure that we are reaching our population and through hopefully the Facebook family and sharing the information to anybody this might help. The program started August 1st. It's called the Service Industry Recovery Child Care Program. And so what this is to continue to combat the impact that COVID's had on our businesses in Texas. Texas Workforce Commission is managing this program. And what it is it targets three very specific service industries that we have. And we're going to put in the chat the links to each one of those service industries. You can take a look to get details. I'm just going to do a brief overview. But what this program is it's to help those workers that are low wage earners and whose jobs are done in close quarters. They can't work remotely. So they're more apt to lose their job if this variant, in COVID and future variants continue to wreak havoc on our small businesses. It kind of helps not only the worker, but it also helps our service industry owners, our businesses who have owners in those areas, because what it does is it keeps childcare from being a barrier for people going back to work.
Now, before you proceed, though, can you tell us those three areas where people
Sure. And
workforce areas?
so the first one's going to be arts and entertainment and recreation. So what usually falls under that area is going to be your movie theaters, amusement parks, concert venues, things along that line. And so if they go to the link, it's going to give them a longer list and description, but that just kind of is the overview. The next one is going to be accommodations and food industry. So, of course, that's going to be your hotels with full service, eating establishments, whether they be full service, or your snack bars, mobile food services, and then retail. So, of course, retail is selling products to other people. So what this service industry recovery does, though, it provides up to 12 months of childcare. So they will cover the cost of your childcare up to 12 months if you meet the eligibility requirements. So that's huge. And that, like I said, is designed to help the worker, but also those three industries that were already heavily impacted continue to be heavily impacted by the effects of COVID. So what this does, like I said, it also removes the barrier for some of our workers going back into the workplace because they can't afford childcare, or they don't have childcare. Of course, unfortunately, we've lost some centers during the pandemic, and that did not open up, so we were shorthanded in some areas. And the state really does not want childcare to be a barrier for either the employees, and also so that there is a workforce to fill all of those vacant positions that we have. So that is huge. So going back to the eligibility, what's going to make you eligible? One is going to be, you have to be in one of those three industries, first and foremost. That's what's going to, you have to meet that criteria, first of all. Second is, if you are in one of those industries, the next thing you're going to have to do is you have to meet the income requirement. So in order to be eligible, remember this is targeting low wage earners. So your income has to be at or below 75% of the median wage. And there is a chart out there that kind of tells you by the number of people in your family what that is. You can use monthly or you can use annual in order to see if you qualify. The application process is real easy, but we're going to get to that in a minute. The other qualifications are if you are a two family. So if you are married and both partners together, they have to meet that wage eligibility. You can't go over that 75%.
So
So
people can start applying today if they're in those three categories. Is there a deadline?
you know what, Catherine? That is a good question on the deadline.
Hmm.
I am not aware of a deadline other than this is a 12-month program. You get up to 12 months. I haven't seen a deadline posted anywhere, but that's a great question. Something for me to research and find out, whether or not there is a deadline. There is only a specific amount of funds that are available. So once those funds run out, like any other program that we've had, once the funds are gone, the funds are gone. So if you believe you fall into this category, we're also putting in the comment section, we're also putting a link that you can go to apply. And the application process is very streamlined. You're going to be self-certifying. Going back to eligibility, besides the wages, they're going to ask you about your child's citizenship status or immigration status. They're going to ask whether or not the parent requires childcare in order to work. Because of course, that's what this is designed to do, is to really get people back out into the workforce. And that they have to be working a minimum of 25 hours. If it's one person, that's the wage earner. And if it's, again, a family and there's two wage earners, it has to be 50. So that's important. And remember, it has to be below that 75%. And of course, wherever you apply, so our target area is Tarrant County. So that application link we're putting in the comments is for those that live in Tarrant County. Now, this program is available throughout the state. You just need to find out from your Workforce Commission Board that services your area whether or not, for that link. So those links are out there, but you definitely have to apply in the geographic area of whatever Texas Workforce Commission Board services you. So if you have questions, any questions about that, you're having problems locating where you need to go and you're watching this and you're outside of Tarrant County, remember this is a program that's designed for Texas. I'm not sure what other states are doing. This is throughout the state. So, feel free to contact us, leave us comments, and we will do our best to guide you in the right direction. If you have additional questions that maybe we didn't answer, in just this brief introduction, by all means, either contact our office or, again, if you know who your Texas Workforce Commission Board is that's servicing you, and if you're in Tarrant County, go through the application process. And if there's questions there, they are more than happy to help you through the process. But we want as many people to be out there and not allowing childcare to be a barrier for them to join the workforce again.
Excellent. And so just a real recap, this program is from the Tarrant County CCMS is working in conjunction with Texas Workforce to make sure that there are no barriers for people who are in the arts, who are in accommodations, and who are in the retail trades to continue to move forward and not let childcare keep them from working.
Correct. And CCMS, they're already in Tarrant County, they're the ones that are already managing our subsidized childcare program. So they have the resources to help manage this. And so, they're already very familiar with the process. And so it's going to be really seamless. And they've got qualified people on staff there that would really help support, like I said, anybody who has any additional questions. But we definitely want to get the word out, because this not only helps the worker, but as I said, this also helps our small businesses, because a lot of those in these industries, as we all know, very shorthanded. And so we want to get people to work, and we also want our small businesses to have employees, to be able to help sustain and grow their business.
Excellent. So then we could take the links that are here and they can provide them to their employees. And so
That's
uh,
correct.
we would want people to tag your small business owner who have people who are trying to come to work and have children to take advantage of this program. That be correct?
That is correct. That's absolutely correct. That's what we want to do, Catherine. And the big thing is, one of our missions is to really get out there, support our businesses, and when there's programs available, to make sure that we're sharing that with as many people as we can. So if anybody comes across this video, um, get it out there, share it. Like I said, there's a lot of people across the state that are just waiting to really help, so that we can balance that shortage in our workforce.
Awesome. Well, we thank you for taking the time to share this program with everybody at large online through YouTube and Facebook. We also wanted to quickly let people know that Cindy is going to be our webinar leader for our upcoming webinar. That's going to be September the 9th at noon. It's our PPP Loan Forgiveness Portal Process webinar. Say that 5 times. But anyway, thank you, Cindy, for your time today.
Well, thanks, Catherine, for hosting and helping me get the word out.
Not a problem. So we want to thank you today for joining us here at Tarrant Small Business Development Center. We're here to help you keep your business running, keep your employees safe, and keep them in the workforce. Also remember, during this Labor Day holiday, I think starting the 5th, Trinity Metro bus services are going to be free for a week, and they are offering reduced bus passes so that, again, people who are looking to get to their jobs can do so efficiently and affordably. And remember, we're only a phone call away. We are at 817-515-2600 if you'd like to meet with a business advisor to help your business to get you back on track, whether it's to start a business, grow a business, or scale your business. You can also visit us at our website at www.tarrantsbdc.org. And remember, whether it's now or later, please leave your comments or questions in the comments below, and we'll get back to you as quickly as we can. And then finally, we do hope that you would support us and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, or LinkedIn. Let me make sure I did that right. Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, or Instagram. Our handle at all of those is at Tarrant SBDC. So thank you so much for joining us today. We hope to bring you more information on programs that benefit our small business owners and their employees in the upcoming weeks. Thank you.